Hi Virgo, this is Jess with your June 1st to the 15th, 2017 council. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Virgo, for some of you, there seems to be a baby on the way. Some of you may have a baby on the way, or someone's got a baby on the way. Some of you may be feeling tied down by being a mother. Okay, so there's a lot of responsibilities. You may run your own business. You may be, a modern woman where you do it all, and it's just, you may have to deal with someone who is very childish. Okay, if it's the other parent, dealing with that person could be daunting at times. The person comes and goes, and they're just not consistent, and that may be a bit daunting for you because you feel stuck. You may feel trapped. You may feel as though you really can't get away. You can't disconnect from this person. Okay, is what I'm seeing here for some of you. Okay, so congratulations for some of you that are pregnant. You could have been trying for a very long time. There could have been some losses in the past and some misses, and now there's baby on the way, and it's like life is like a new beginning. You've been waiting maybe for 7 days or 7 weeks to get the news that yay, it's a go, you're pregnant, and now it's almost like you can breathe a sigh of relief. And kind of stabilize yourself again, because you guys have been all in your head, overthinking everything. And now once you get the news, it's like, okay, we can get this house, we can move forward, so there's something going on in the minds of Virgos that has got you overthinking. You're all in your head. I feel like a lot of it, and you just really need to kind of rest. I think some of you just really need to rest. Just, take in the consideration that whatever you can't change, just accept it. Ask for enough clarity and strength to be able to accept whatever it is that you can't change, because you can't change everything, right? You can't figure everything out. You can't plan and strategize everything. Some things just need time and patience. And so with that, I feel like if you exercise more time and patience, then you would have saved yourself, burning out brain cells that you need not burn out, overthinking the situation when you really just can't come to a conclusion at this time. You just kind of need some time. There looks like for some of you, your mother is going to be very much a focus. Okay. You may be getting your mother may be getting a home. Okay. There may have been issues with her getting a loan. There may have been issues with her, it's just been waiting and not being able to see the results happen. It could be your mother, it could be a sister, it could be, a colleague or friend. But there's a woman that is going to be getting a home. Some of you ladies that are, doing it for yourself, you may be finding yourself getting a home. Okay. Finally being able to get the green light and being able to, find the right person that's going to work with you. I feel like if you guys have been having any issues trying to find a home for you or your mom or someone significant, and you've been, aiding and servicing them, or if you guys are a real estate agent, a loan officer, something like that, you may reach out with the right person, that underwriter, the real estate agent, the loan officer, the other piece to that puzzle, whoever's missing, and it's been a disappointment up until now, you may find the right person that comes in and is able to, because you guys just have a natural great rapport, and that person is going to know exactly what to do to come in and help you guys out, do what they need to do, almost like a blessing, get you what you need, and then they'll be moving right along. So I do see like new homes for some of you guys, and for people that, are close to you. Money looks, money seems to be, again, on your mind. You're trying to decide what you should do. This has been a theme for Virgos for quite some time, trying to decide, am I happy? Do I want to stay here? Do I want to leave? Do I want to go? Am I making the right decision? Like, you guys have been in that Libra sense, giving me Libra a lot. Trying to, again, not being very clear. And so there's still more of that, but I feel like you guys are getting clearer. It looks like there is a wanting to move on to a next stage of your life. There may be something that you want that's not obtainable. And some of you may be, I don't want to say obsessing over it, but that may be heavy on your mind. Okay, so that may be the thing of like, how do I get this thing? How do I do this? How do I get there? And just with a time of just rest, relaxation, it may all just come to you. Or as soon as you let it go and let it happen, then it all just comes to you. As soon as you like mentally stop, just let it go. Mentally just let it in. And say, okay, it will be what it is. I'm going to let it be, is when everything is going to kind of fall into place. So, that's good. Again, there may be like an angel in disguise that come, but I don't think this person may not come off necessarily as an angel, but they will come to aid you. If any of you guys are in need of something, and it's like, again, whatever this thing is racking your brains, the right person at the right time may come in and be able to help you. Okay. I do see that, you have to be careful, because there may be, like, in the state that you guys are in until you get clear. So if you're saying to yourself, yeah, I'm not clear right now, be careful, because you may be trusting people to give you advice, which isn't typically Virgo, but mentally you guys are you're not in the best place. So that's your most vulnerable state. This is the best time for someone, if they knew a Virgo, to be able to kind of get a one up on some of you guys, because you're not at your best, and you have to mentally be clear to even be able to be part of the game, because you have to plan and strategize. So with that, you may be finding people that may come in and say, okay, I'll help you, and then when you really need them, they're nowhere to be found. So be careful. You may find people that knows how to say just the right thing, and very charming people, but they may be, emotional takers, you know what I mean? Or they may be people that's just all talk, no action. Okay. They have no real validity to the things that they're saying. So I would just say, be careful. Okay. Now, so I think I was saying money. Yeah. And that's the root of it. I feel like your money, or, trying to get down to the bottom of where you want to be. What do you want to do? Where's this going? Where should I be? Is the route to where you guys are trying to go. So it looks like there's going to be, again, that one thing that you kind of can't obtain, that you're really going to be focusing on, I feel, probably for the entire month. Okay. Now, as it relates to, for those of you that's looking for work, I feel like that's going to be the number one, thing on your mind. You may be, reconciling and counting your pennies and trying to figure out, how am I going to make, what I have in my bank, what do I have? How long can I go? And that sort of thing. But it looks like something is going to come in fast. I feel like by the end of this month, a lot of positive changes would have happened for you guys. But I feel like you guys are going to spend, you guys are going to be good. Probably by the end of this council, so the 15th of this month, excuse me, a lot of things are going to be good again. You're going to be feeling excited. You guys might be ready to kind of get out and travel and kind of be playful, excited about this baby, feeling like, this is bonding you and your mate even more. You may feel more bonded with you and your mate. It may be that glue that you guys have where it's like, we can't be untied. We're so bonded. It seems like time is making things better and better for you and your mate. For those of you that can relate to that part. Now, so things will get better. Okay. And I feel like for these 2 weeks, some of you could be up and down in your emotions, not necessarily driving yourself crazy, but just, up and down in your emotions, trying to figure it out, and then come to a realization that you can't. As it relates to love, it looks like some of you have been trying to work your way back into someone's heart. Okay. There's been a lot of pain. There's been a lot of hurt. There's been a lot of issues. And I feel like you've been kind of taking it step by step. Some of you may be even thinking to yourself, like, is this what I want? Is it worth it? But then you feel like, yes, I love this person, or there's a lot of desire. There's a lot of, Like you can't go too long without this person in your life type of thing. Okay. But then there's this needing to get 100% clear. Like, are we 100% on the road where we need to be? Okay. And there may have been, it may be all the way through July. It may take another month for you to be able to get fully clear and fully embrace, because you know how it is. It's like you may be telling somebody like, yeah, this is what I want, because for the most part, you know, Virgos, you guys do checks and balance, and you guys are the ones that will write a list and say pros and cons, and you guys will sit back and think about that thing over and over again. Then you'll make your plan based upon the cons, pros, and you guys always have that file on someone. Every time you meet a person, you have different kind of files on them. Depending on what they say, what they do, you pull out that file, you add it, you add things to their file, you know, and you evaluate their files from time to time, depending on their relevance in your life at that time. So, you know, it's always a lot of things that Virgos are assessing, reassessing about everyone in their life that they will never tell a person. Never. They will never tell a person. So you guys are still in an evaluating stage with your mate, even though it's like, yes, you guys are making plans forward and you do have feelings for them. You have very strong ties with this person. It may take another month. You may need to get through July to say, yes, I'm clear now. We're there. Now this is it. I'm all in. So for some of you, it may take another month before you become all the way in. Okay. And for some of you, it could be, again, a lingering past someone, you know, that's in the wings somewhere, right? And you have been up and down, like, you know, and I don't feel like you're communicating with the person, because I don't necessarily see like cheating, but you know, it's just a lingering. Maybe somebody lingered, and maybe now this person has finally realized, okay, there's no getting back together with you. We are done. This could be the case if you're dealing with a Libra. If you were dealing with a Libra, an air sign. I get more air and fire signs. You may find that the fire sign has moved on, got married, moved in with someone, and the person, if they do come back in your life, they're not there to stay. They're there to play games. And so I know you're like, how did she veer into that when she was talking about being sure about one person? Because at first I was thinking about Virgo men, because that's how I was feeling. It was like really with Virgo men. And then I veered into the women. So sorry, guys, I never made that distinction. I'm sorry. But, you know, for the first part of it was like the Virgo men. But women do too. You both all do that, right? But I was specifically kind of thinking about the men, that they're having that distinction and that thought, and even to some smaller extent, the women. But then for Virgo women, you have to kind of be careful, because if there is a male coming back in your life from your past, you may have heard that, you know, he's got married, or, you know, he's moving, or he moved or something, and now he's coming scratching at your door. Just be careful, because he doesn't, you know, he doesn't mean you any good. There can be another person that's kind of like trying to woo you, you know, but again, his words have no real validity. It's like he's always coming up short when it comes time for him to prove what he's saying. So, you know, I mean, you guys have a lot of common sense. You always are able to connect the dots. You have Scorpio in your third house, which is basically like you think like a Scorpio to some extent. So you're very suspicious of everybody always, until facts. I mean, actual facts are proven. So you guys know what to do. Now, I also seen a very clear situation, and this is for another group of you. There is a person that you have a very strong connection with, and you have not seen this person for quite some time. You may have tried to kind of you've taken it slow to get over someone, or to get over a situation, right? And now you've gotten clarity. You finally put it to bed. However, it's like this person is going to try to come back into your life. It's very hard for you to disconnect from this person, because you have something very strong like this. It's very, you know, it's like, it's lust. There's a lot of lust, and there's a lot of hedonistic probably have some Pluto connections with one another. So it's just that, I can't get over you. I can't, I get upset. I start to obsessively think about this person after a while. And then it's almost like you attract this person back into your life. So it could be that sort of thing. And after a while of not hearing from this person, or kind of feeling like you've gotten on the other side of whatever you were trying to get over with on the emotional side with this person, it looks like the person could be coming back. Be very careful, because the person is not planning to stay. Okay. But again, I get dual energy. So for my men, you could be trying to run to someone that you don't plan to stay with. Meanwhile, you're emotionally trying to woo and charm another person who just doesn't even feel like, they feel like, okay, you're saying this, but where's the evidence? So I would say get honest about, your relationships and stuff like that. Be very careful with being so hopeful for a new relationship or a new beginning with someone, because again, the feelings may come and go, and it may be something that's more lust-filled rather than love, is what I would say for some of you. Okay, some of you, there is someone that really does have very strong feelings for you, or for my Virgo men, you may have very strong feelings for someone, and they're still trying to either get over the past, or still trying to decide, or they're trying to believe if how you feel is true. So it's like a variant of energies here, but I do see somebody coming back just when you've somebody could be coming back when you're in a very vulnerable state. You may hear from someone, or you may feel very stuck. You may want to go just have fun. And then I would say this: be careful what you're thinking, because it's going to come to you. I would say that definitely be careful what you're thinking, because it's going to come. But again, whatever you think you want in that moment, it may not be as easy to get away from it. So if it comes your way, be very, very clear about what it's going to lead to after. Because for some of you, one night out could lead to a baby. Some of you running out to someone could lead to emotional games being played down the line. So I would just say be very careful calling in things, just when I say calling things, just like your thoughts and your desires, be very careful with that, because I do see you will be manifesting it. That's what I would say. So that's what I have for you guys for the first 2 weeks of this month. 17 minutes. Let me hurry up off of this thing. If you guys would like to share how this resonates with you, please do so in the comment section below. And I was saying, I think I said it in a Gemini reading. I said, I think I'm talking so much because I'm in Gemini. I'm in Gemini. This is Gemini season, because I am talking. I'm trying to wrap these things up, and I just can't seem to wrap them up. So please leave it in the comment section below. But just like Gemini season, it does not feel like I've done hardly any of them. And I'm literally going in row. So I'm up to Libra, which is number 7. So it doesn't feel like I've even done 3. And I've done so many already. So, that's Gemini for you. So yeah. So with that, I'm going to close. If you would like to leave in the comment section below how this relates to you, please do so. We'd love to hear from you. If you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Virgo.